We all know we got the good news on Tuesday evening. Your boy was at work and the news dropped that Ben Johnson was staying in Detroit. Now, the first thing that came out after we got that announcement is he must have got the bag. He must have got the bag. And it came out today that those assumptions were 100% right. And we said this on yesterday's show that Ben Johnson, he said all the right things, and I think he meant those things. I think he meant, hey, we're building something here. I want to see it through. I think he meant that. But that also could have meant that he got the bag. We don't know what that bag is, but he got the bag. Came out this morning, according to Ian Rappaport, sources say he'll return on an enhanced contract that features a large raise. Johnson was one of the highest head coaching candidates and likely would have ended up with the job. Now back in Detroit, excited for another season. And I think that is fantastic. But we all knew he got the bag. We all knew that it wasn't just that he wanted to stay and he wanted to see it through. If you're at your job and you do well, you're employee of the month, 6 out of the 12 months, right? Or you come in your job and you're an employee and you're outworking everybody else in your department, right? You enhance the sales. Your sales numbers are ridiculous. You have transcended, made this team, your group around you transcend, which is what Ben Johnson has done. You are going to, when it's time to be reevaluated and you get offered another position, what will make you stay in that position? Now, most of us would say, I think we got those out there like the dun, 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 dun. I want to see this through. Yeah, I'm one of those people too. But if I'm doing fantastic, I'm going to want to see it through. But we're going to talk about a raise. And that's exactly what, and I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at Ben Johnson. He deserves a raise. We had the 4th offense in the league at the end of the year. Imagine if we don't stumble against the New England Patriots. Imagine if we don't stumble against the Dallas Cowboys. We put up 6 points in 2 weeks. And then on top of that, the bye week, right? And then we came out against the Jets and won by a few, stuff like that, right? So, of course, he needed a raise. Nick says, I want my money. Possum says Sheila Hamp for MVP. Absolutely. Because let's be clear. The Ford organization has not always been known to give people the bag to stay. They might make stupid decisions and overpay people that have no right to be part of the team. They've done nothing. But Ben Johnson has earned a raise. Okay, Vash says, I'm a bit torn on it. Ben Johnson definitely deserves a raise. We had the number 4 offense to end the year. And unlike Aaron Glenn, who has a interview, or the Arizona Cardinals have requested an interview with Aaron Glenn, which I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Aaron Glenn ain't ready. He ain't ready. If anybody hires Aaron Glenn, no offense, but they trying to lose. They're not trying to win. They trying to, but this man defense was atrocious the first half of the season. Now, he did kind of redeem himself during that second half. But he had to lose one of his homies to do that. Y'all remember that song, This Is For My Homie? The Gangsta Lean, bro. They had to sacrifice Aubrey Pleasant, but it worked. It worked. But Ben Johnson clearly was going to be having an introductory press conference very, very soon. Very, very soon. So, oh, that's what that is. That's coming from here. So, for me, Ben Johnson staying is a big deal, but we knew he got the bag, and I'm glad he's here because that means that Jared Goff will continue to be able to thrive. And I think a lot of people, understandably so, a lot of people were kind of nervous about this, that if Ben Johnson left, what would that mean for the offense and Jared Goff? Jared Goff finally started to get his footing, started to make some progress, looks like, and was on the NFL. Y'all ready for this? This offense, Ben Johnson was able to. Now, I'm not going to take everything away like it was just Ben Johnson and Jared Goff had nothing to do with it. You have to be teachable. You have to be moldable. And Dan Campbell said that Jared Goff is doing everything he can to be better. If you tell him something, he's going to work on it. He's not going to fight you. He's going to work on it. Jared Goff was number 15 on the top 100 players. He ranked 15. That is outstanding in the 2022 NFL season. So, and a lot of that had to do with Ben Johnson and the offensive play calling. So I am stoked about this. I am stoked about this. And I'm glad that he's staying. But we knew he got the bag. Now, hopefully for his sake, we don't regress. It says Johnson recently interviewed virtually with 3 teams with reports out of Carolina. He was among the favorites to land that job. Now, with Harbaugh pulling out of the situation, the interview process, I think the only one out there is Sean Payton. People trying to wait what he's trying to do. But he's going to come with a mid to late first round pick. That's going to be one of the compensation products for him. So I'm excited that Ben Johnson is staying. And you know what? I'm impressed. And I have to give credit to Sheila Hamp Ford for giving him a pay raise because he deserved it. He deserved it. So Ben Johnson sticking around. And you know what? That's any job, y'all. That's any job. If you do a good job, right? If you do outstanding, if you're winning employee of the month, or if you take a franchise or a team from the depths and you elevate them to the top 5 offense, do you know that the Detroit Lions are the only team in the top 11 scorers that did not make the playoffs? That was because of their defense. Then you deserve a raise. So shout out to Sheila Hamp for acknowledging a job well done and giving Ben Johnson a large raise. I'm sure somebody will get their hands on the amount somewhere, and we will know what that is. But congratulations to Ben Johnson, and congratulations to the Detroit Lions offense, because we need that brother. We need that brother, and I'm excited for him to be a Detroit Lion.